Lots of stray with a quick check-in for the collective. Hope that everyone is doing great. Appreciate you, appreciate your positive energy. Alright. Four of Cups reverse. So you're not rejected, you're rejoining the world. Maybe finding something to be excited about. Maybe someone wanted you to be rejected. This is recovering from some sort of feeling like, you know, the world is passing you by. Feeling dissatisfied, recovering. This could have to do with some kind of a partnership, a breakup, feeling out in the cold, being out in the cold, left out in the cold. Five of Pentacles, but it's interesting because I feel like maybe as you're recovering, there's someone else here feeling out in the cold. Three of Wands, while you've got some things rolling in. There's some energy of new positive expectations. Yeah, Six of Cups reverse. Maybe there's nothing but bad memories here from someone with a Two of Cups reverse. Someone here can't return from the past. Maybe somebody really left you out in the cold. Somebody really, you know, just kind of left you holding the bag. Maybe there was no emotional closure in a situation. Two of Cups reverse, Four of Cups reverse. But you're recovering. But maybe somebody wanted you to feel rejected, or, you know, maybe it was baffling. It was very baffling how, you know, how is this happening? Why is this happening? Maybe this was something, it wasn't just one, it was a Two of Cups, but maybe it was a phenomenon in your life with a Four of Cups where it just seemed like you know, the whole world had moved in some strange direction and you were left there, you know, not participating, or feeling like left out. Maybe you needed some time here to gather yourself, and you weren't really participating. Maybe nothing really excited you, but it feels like you're recovering, or somebody's observing the fact that you've recovered. The Two of Cups reverse. A breakup, some kind of a connection where you felt separated from someone. Eight of Swords. So it's interesting because it does feel like, you know, as you're recovering and rejoining the world, someone here feels trapped. Eight of Swords. Or someone wanted you to feel trapped. Someone wanted you to feel trapped. It might have felt like a pause, like a long pause. It's like really not wanting to join the world, needing your space. Eight of Swords, Three of Cups reversed. There's other people involved. The Moon, something hidden with this group. There's like a group of people where something is hidden, some sort of a social dynamic. The Moon and Three of Cups reversed. There could have been something hidden as far as infidelity goes as well. Too many people involved, some sort of a social dynamic. It's almost like it was designed. It feels like it was designed this way. You might have felt like you didn't know what was happening, why this was happening. Almost like, you know, it was an intention, like somebody wanted you to It's like, it's very punishing. It's something about this feels very punishing. Yeah, Eight of Swords, but somebody else is trapped. Or they wanted to trap you. Or this is like an energy that is happening now where you're rejoining the world and someone wants you to feel stuck, maybe stuck in your head about moving forward. It's like there's some sort of positive movement forward, rejoining the world, finding new things that excite you, things that make your heart feel alive, new people, new experiences. There's a sense of optimism, but it's maybe somebody here wants you to go into some kind of like, it's South Node energy or feel trapped. Like, there's something about it that feels very punishing. But it's weird because it's like, you know, you didn't do anything wrong, but it's almost like there's a feeling where it's like somebody wants you to feel punished. Or people, or this group, or somebody here wants you to feel punished for participating. Like, no, you're wrong. You're wrong, and you just don't belong. You need to just sit it out. You need to sit out and wait and feel bad. That's kind of the vibe. I feel like somebody else here feels trapped though. Ace of Wands, there's something to do with your spark, new passion, urgency, innovation, creative spark, a connection, your essence. So I feel like a lot of this does have to do with your essence, your fire, your solar plexus energy, your sacral chakra, your get up and go. Maybe you felt like, you know, it's like someone's been trying to, that's the thing that they didn't want you to have or use your, it's confidence, but it's your energy to get up and go, to participate in the subconscious. It's almost like wanting you to feel like the world is passing you by and you don't have the energy to participate. And kind of confused as to what's happening, why is this happening? Six of Wands reversed in the subconscious. It's something about not winning, being seen as the loser, fall from grace. So I feel like there's a lot of mirroring going on. Someone has been mirroring you. Someone desperately wants you to feel like a loser. That's the thing. It's feeling rejected and like a loser, trapped in some sort of a situation, rejected, like oh well, you know, you fell off and you're nothing. There's definitely something about someone wanting you to feel rejected. I feel like though the mirroring is that's how someone's feeling about themselves. There's something about you, it's an emotional courage, because you've had some emotional courage to move on where there was no closure, where something didn't make sense, where something still is not adding up. But, you know, you can only process something for so long. And I feel like Four of Cups is also a sense of boredom with a narrative, boredom with a story. And even if something is not perfect and you don't have all the clarity, I feel like you've, you know, it's just like, you know, a bunch of marbles in your pocket the marbles are boring. It's just, you know, taking them out of your pocket and sort of just rolling them, and wherever they go, and sort of letting go of this kind of little weight that you have that doesn't make sense. It doesn't feel like it's ever going to become clear what happened here. You have the pieces. I mean, I feel like there is going to be clarity, but it's kind of, instead of waiting for closure or clarity about what was motivating people, who's all involved, why somebody made whatever moves they made, I do feel like it's also your throat chakra. It's your essence. It's the truth of who you are. And there's some sort of, it feels definitely like gaslighting. It feels like gaslighting, like, nope, you're wrong. Your voice is unimportant. Your participation is unimportant. You don't belong. Your essence, your voice, your love, your presence is not needed. It's unnoticed. It's not important. That's what I'm getting from this, and feeling really, you know, stuck or trapped in some kind of, like, it feels like a strange universe where it's like 1 minute everything is fine, and then the next minute it's, you know, it's this situation, and you can sit and ponder it. How did it get this way? Why did someone act this way? Why are people acting this way? What is going on? You know, planet Earth is not planet Earth anymore. It's some other strange universe. And where it almost feels a little bit Truman Show. It feels like the Truman Show, where it's like maybe people participating and receiving that are almost like in your place or something like that. Maybe it hasn't gone that far, or has some kind of form of that. But I feel like with the Six of Wands reversed, deep down someone feels like they have some sort of fall from grace coming, or they are in a fall from grace, but maybe there's some sort of cognitive dissonance. Whatever it is, it's connected to some sort of heartache. I feel like there's a heavy sense of projection going on here, where maybe someone didn't want to face their own heart. So it's like, if you feel left out, if you're not participating, it's almost like somebody's using your demise as their gauge of how important they are. If you're down, then they can feel up. Something like that. And you're not, it's like you're bored of the story. And this is like, I want to say it's recovery, or it's letting go, because it doesn't add up. And it's not to say that you're not expecting for the Six of Wands reverse to almost become clear or unfold in front of you. You feel like it's still going to make more sense. You feel like it's going to make more sense, but in the meantime, you're not interested in waiting it out. So there's an energy of you know, shaking it off and making sense of what is in front of you now, and what you feel, what brings you joy now, and being open to that and pursuing that. And I feel like that is making someone else feel stuck or trapped. So there's a lot of mirroring. It's a lot of, definitely a lot of mirroring. Where, you know, maybe from someone themselves who feels very fragmented, they need to project a lot to feel okay about themselves. And definitely feels like they're using you as their gauge. And maybe that's why they're fighting so hard to try to keep some sort of narrative going. I definitely feel like there's been some sort of very painful heartache around this. I do feel like it stems from some sort of like friendship or soulmate connection. I feel like there's been a lot of people involved. Recent past, the Hermit reverse, somebody here hasn't been looking within. They didn't look within. They did something rash. They don't want to be investigated. They don't want to be ostracized. This could also be you rejoining the world, Hermit reverse. You know, you have done a lot of introspection, a lot of soul searching, and you know, you may not have all the answers, but there's a sense of like, it feels good to open up and explore. You know, it's like, it's time, but you feel like there is still more to explore, but you can do it in a new way. You can rejoin the world. It's almost like there's like a little people mover, a little moving sidewalk, and you've been on this kind of introspective moving people mover by yourself on a trip through the universe, on a trip through your soul, and now you see the exit coming, or I feel like you've already exited. You saw the world where you saw the portion of the world where you could exit, and you've stepped out onto the platform. And it's like, you know, the light looks different, and, you know, I feel like you have your bearings. And I feel like there's still these kind of like rumblings of this, like, it feels almost like, the best analogy is almost like a sick, it's rumbling. It's like a sound or a feeling coming from, it just feels unrest. It feels like unrest. It feels like, you know, wanting to still kind of send these vibrations out, or, you know, reinforce some kind of like an old narrative, but you've already gotten off the people mover, you're on the platform. And that has gone by, you know, the little doors have sealed, and, you know, it's moving on for the next person to get on and go in on their journey of introspection. But you're done with that story, but there's still you know, these projections here. I don't feel like these people have changed. I feel like there is someone here who's changed because of the fact that their gauge is changed. They can't gauge off of you the same way, but they want to. And the best way to describe it is like, you know, a muted, sickening, rumbling vibration coming from these energies, or this person, or these people. It feels toxic. And I feel like there's very heavy projection because, you know, it's definitely trying to, you know, it's almost like you've stepped down onto the platform and someone wants you to freeze. And it's gaslighting. It's, you know, make you feel like, nope, you can't do it. You're wrong. You're seeing yourself incorrectly. You're seeing the world incorrectly. You know, your own image in the mirror, you know, you're seeing yourself wrong. Your actual physical reflection, you're seeing your accomplishments wrong. You're seeing your capabilities wrong. You're seeing the, you know, loving energy that you project, that you have inside of you wrong. You know, the fact that you deserve love wrong. You're seeing that wrong. You're seeing how people perceive you wrong. You're seeing your potential wrong. There's a lot of heavy projection going on. And it just does feel like a sickening rumble. That's the best way I can describe the energy. And I do feel like it's because that's how somebody feels about themselves. But it's in relation to you. It's somebody's got their coordinates, clocked in on you. Nine of Pentacles reversed. It's an energy of somebody here who, it's like they want what you have without having had to work for it, and they want to feel like they deserve it more than you. That's what Nine of Pentacles reverse is. It's an irrational expectation for arrival. It's having arrived, receiving, and there's a busyness to it too. It feels busy. It feels there's a heavy gaslighting, a lot of projection going on to make you feel like we're on the way here to this destination, very busy, organized. This is all thought through, and the adults over here are moving. What are you doing? You're confused. The adults are all going. And you don't know what you're doing. There's like a heavy projection. Seven of Swords reversed, but whoever these people are, they're exposed. Nine of Pentacles reversed. This is somebody trying to get ahead, cheat to get ahead. Lying, cheating, stealing to get ahead. These are people that want reward without effort, or somebody that wants reward without effort. They either want to take something from you so they can have it themselves. And there's really heavy gaslighting connected to it. There's like a gaze that comes along with it, where it's like someone really wants you to go into agreement with, you're a baby, or you don't know what you're doing, or your voice is useless. Your soul's voice, you don't have any importance, or your voice is unimportant. Your soul's desire is unimportant. You're not an authority. I mean, this is it's very strange. It's subtle too, but it's very strong. And a very strong self-projection, but I feel like this is somebody who's going through this. And you could find that it's playing out around you. It's like it's playing out around you. Maybe collectively, a lot of people are going through this energy where they're stuck or trapped. And projecting at you. It's like you've gotten off this platform. And I feel like they're not in the same, it feels, metaphorically, it's like they're not in the same universe as you, but the vibration is, pushing, vibrating on the proverbial walls, the walls to this new world, this dimension, this, platform, this life you've stepped out onto. And there's a lot of projection to kind of, break through the walls and, make you feel small, like you want to crumble. The Tower, I feel like someone here is in a tower. An Empress reverse is in a tower here. So this is, I feel like it's collective energy, just like there's collective energy here. There's a collective energy of this Empress reverse. Almost like one soul, you could call it like a Jezebel spirit. Real toxic. This is a feminine energy that's Nine of Pentacles reverse, wants reward without effort, wants something that you have that doesn't belong to them. That's doing a lot of heavy projection, wants you to feel like you're the one that's stuck and trapped. like you don't deserve something, like you don't deserve. It's very insidious and subtle and twisted because there's mirroring. Where it's like where if you weren't careful or if you weren't observant, if you weren't astute, if you weren't clear, if your third eye wasn't, on board here, that you would take on these feelings about yourself. And that's the sort of insidious energy that's playing out right here in this reading, where it's somebody is projecting and mirroring so hard that you would confuse their feelings for your own. But they want you to take on these feelings they have about themselves. They want you to take on what they're experiencing, so they can use you as like almost like a martyr, or sacrifice yourself, for them, which would just be like you giving up or saying, okay, you win. But that's a big no. The answer is no. You're not going to go into agreement, but it's the vibration of it. And it's very consistent, to the point where it's like somebody wants you just to give in or let go of this kind of self-love and this optimism, and of your vision towards the future and the potential, because this is somebody who, Nine of Pentacles reverse, there's an irrational desire to have something that doesn't belong to them. And again, they could have some kind of, they could have something else that's meant for them, but they're not. If that's the case, that's not what this reading is about. This reading is about them focused on what you have. It feels very invasive. It's a very invasive energy. It's like it's clingy. It's someone trying to hold on, and it's very clingy, very invasive. It feels handsy, clingy, handsy, claustrophobic, toxic vibrations. And it feels like it's from, another world that you've released. So, it feels if this is confirmation for you, then it seems then, if you're picking up on that energy, then it's like a matter of reinforcing what's true for you. I feel like obviously meditation is going to be, the best, clearing your space to really help with the clarity around what's yours versus what is someone else's here, this projection, this very heavy projection. Yeah. Not to, someone wants you to go into agreement with some very suggestive negative energy here, that for you to go into some sort of psychological trap, but that's because they're trapped. I feel like someone is, there's also a negative energy, I feel like this could be an ex or something like that. Maybe they, or somebody here, it's very strong Empress reverse energy, but let's see who else is here. Intentions, expectations. It feels desperate. Someone very badly wants you to, this is like a pivotal moment here. It's like you've stepped out onto the platform and somebody really wants you to, sort of stop and freeze where you are and fall to your knees and go into the fetal position and say, I just can't do it. And, you feel really like down on yourself. Intentions, expectations, Page of Wands reverse, Queen of Wands reverse, Temperance. Yeah, this is like a very witchy person here that's very jealous. They're looking at this temperance energy. The bad news is that you're transmuting something here, or you're moving forward with the middle way. So it's like you're not reactive, it seems like, to this energy. You're clear. You're very clear. There's an Eight of Cups energy. It's like you've gotten onto this platform and you're taking the steps, and it's like releasing energies that are unclear and confusing, and these projections. And it's like almost they feel like their gauge is walking away, like the one they've been using to try to steal from or replace. Queen of Swords. You're very. It's a matter of like your emotions, temperance. It's handling this energy in a very, very wise and balanced way, one step in front of the other, noticing the projections, noticing the solar plexus activity, transmuting it, non-reactive. It definitely feels very, very purposeful. Someone really badly wants you to give up, let them have something. Very clingy energy, toxic, clingy energy, very insistent. Wow. But you're this Queen of Swords. It also has to do with your voice. Maybe you speaking up. But speaking up can just be the vibration that you hold, or it can play out in, the actions you take. It doesn't have to be you making a speech. It doesn't have to be you. It's your energy. It's you putting your foot down. You've put your foot down. This is just how it's going to be. I feel like there's also somebody else here too. Near future. Eight of Wands. Positive energy, something moving quickly. Seven of Pentacles, reworking something here. Something that was unfair. There could be someone else here. Knight of Cups reverse, Six of Pentacles reverse. Or somebody here is insincere. Someone's insincere. Someone doesn't want you to receive what's fair. Somebody could be trying to love bomb someone here. But you're moving very courageously forward. Yeah. Queen of Swords and Knight of Swords. A little fun analogy is kind of like Wonder Woman. The little lasers are coming at you, and you do the little arm movements with your wrist, your wristlets, and you're just very, very strong. Knight of Swords. It's like Queen of Swords, Knight of Swords. Do what you have to do to, however it is that you clear your space. This energy definitely feels busy. It feels very busy. It feels like a repeat. I think you see the patterns. You're moving forward, but I feel like there's a lot of clingy energy definitely surrounding your solar plexus. It feels busy, it feels claustrophobic. I think it's purposeful. There's a King of Wands reverse here as well involved. It's, somebody's definitely not in their own lane. I feel like there's a lot of people here. It feels invasive. Intentions, or actually lens that someone's looking through. reversed. Someone could be very upset looking at you here. Nine of Swords reversed, that you're leaving behind some sort of nightmare they wanted you to be in. Moon, someone here is hiding something. It's very insidious. They could be very upset. They're taking some sort of a loss here because you're so strong. You have this very strong spirit because you're not going into agreement with whatever this trap is. So it's making them feel trapped. Yeah. In the environment, we have the World reverse. So someone here feels like a failure. Something is unfinished. It's because karma is playing out here. Something is balanced. It's like someone can't have whatever they want here that doesn't belong to them. People can see something is going on with whoever this is. They're stuck or trapped. They're stuck and trapped in some kind of situation where they didn't finish something here, and because of it, they didn't finish something. It's like they come across as like semi-formed. Something comes across as semi-formed about their energy. Judgment reverse, and also someone here doesn't want to take accountability, and that's why I feel like they're still projecting. I feel like there's a lot of energy work going on here, especially around your solar plexus. It feels very handsy is the best way I can describe it. So it really requires a lot of your it's like a stoicism and very healthy boundaries around your it feels like a sense of freedom, and a very solid no that a sense of there's like a bit of action necessary, I feel like, on your part with this energy, because it's very, very clingy. Somebody's clinging to your solar plexus is what it feels like. It's very invasive. Hopes and fears, the devil. See, yeah. If someone's obsessed, there's some kind of like very toxic. Yeah, I feel like someone, maybe they want you to go into agreement with this energy. Nine of Swords reversed, it's like getting out of some sort of a nightmare. Nine of Pentacles reversed, someone here that wants reward without effort. It's like somebody who wants to be you instead of you. And it's just, this is like the, planet Earth just became something very strange, and you've been dealing with this person who is feeling out in the cold now, and wanted you to stay in some sort of a nightmare. Whoever this is, they're taking a loss. They wanted something instead of you. It's a lot about self-love, self-care, and you being happy with the sun energy. And whoever this is extremely obsessed. Very clingy, obsessed. I feel like it's like they want to break through some type of like almost like an energetic barrier. It feels like two worlds in a way. It's like you've gotten off on a new exit, and they're like trying to, break through, almost like maybe like the timeline or something like that here. I definitely feel like when you raise your vibration, Ace of Pentacles reverses the outcome. Every time you raise your vibration, whatever this person is projecting at you, it's not an energetic match, and it can't stick. It can't stick, and that goes for your solar plexus. It goes for the way your mind works, how your perception. So that's why meditation is really good. So it's like if you're feeling this, if you're resonating with this, definitely do whatever you can to shake it off by raising your vibration, maybe hugging a tree, putting your feet in grass, taking a spiritual bath, whatever it is that you personally do to raise your vibration, and not go into agreement with these like distractions. This like, it's very insidious. I feel like we have a full moon coming. We do. I think there's a full moon. So this could be also full moon energy coming in. It really might require you to really cleanse your space and cleanse your energy again. And if you're feeling this, it's, somebody feels, they're in a tower. We have tower under the deck. Like they're in a tower and there's very graspy energy. And it's centered on your solar plexus, and what it requires you to go into agreement with it. It requires sadness. It requires some type of feeling lost or loss. It requires you to look back. It requires you to go into agreement with some sort of a narrative here that's not true. And I feel like someone is desperately grasping at your energy is what it feels like. An empress reverse. And it definitely feels solar plexus, like your solar plexus. So I hope that makes sense. This one was a little bit ethereal, or, not. It's very... I think you get it, though. I think you get it. Outcome is Ace of Pentacles reverse. Whoever this is taking whatever loss it is. Someone who was trying to get reward without effort. And they themselves are stuck or trapped. They're trying to do a lot of... if this person's energy feels really fragmented, and that's the insidious part about it, because I feel like there's a lot of projections, and it's about like trying to confuse your perception as well. But the thing is that, like, if you can shake it off and raise your vibration, and a lot of that also has to do with sending this person love as well, because when you do that, you're not matching their energy, and that is the clearest, that Ace of Cups energy, it's the clearest, strongest vibration in the universe, and then you're not matching whatever this fragmented, very clingy, strange energy is that I feel like is coming from this person, but also playing out around you in your energy, maybe through other people as well. It sounds strange, but I feel like if you're resonating with this, it will make sense. It's like someone feels like they lost their doll or something like that. It's just really weird energy. So yeah. What else? This person's in a tower. They're in a tower. You're not rejected. They're feeling stuck or trapped. Deep down, they feel like this fall from grace is coming. They could be crying. They could be very emotional. Something is unfinished that they wanted here. Yeah, we'll leave it there for now. It's a Queen of Wands reverse energy. That's what it is. That's in a tower. Someone who's real jealous and aggressive, witchy. It just feels like they're trying to, hold onto or grab onto your solar plexus chakra. So it feels like you can't move forward, or you don't have confidence in yourself, or confidence in this new, platform that you've stepped out into this timeline. So yeah, we'll leave it there for now. If you resonate, I hope that it helps, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.